And then I walk up to the president, and in moments like that, you kind of black out. You kind of just like, you don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. You don't know what's going to happen. I think he spoke first, and he said something. No, I think I said something first. I was like, hey, like, no, me, hey. Hello, my friends. My name is Christian Vitek, and welcome back to Seat at the Table, a podcast where I talk about anything and everything in my life, and I invite you, please, pull up a seat while I lay everything out on the table. How are you guys? I feel like it's been a minute. I feel like we don't do this enough. But no, thank you so much for tuning into another video. I am just hanging out. I'm just chilling, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys, no. So, today I want to talk about President Joe Biden. Let's talk about President Joe Biden, the leader of the free world, and someone who I recently met. So, I recently met President Joe Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. And honestly, how lovely. They are lovely people. Truly. No, like, truly, truly. And you kind of know when you meet someone that you feel their energy. You get a sense of who they are as a person. Like, I don't know about if you guys believe in it, but like empath, empathy, like kind of reading someone's vibe and reading someone's energy and like feeling it for yourself. And, you know, I've met a handful of politicians at varying levels of government, and Joe Biden just kind of had a very kind, nice grandpa vibe. And I had previously seen Joe Biden for the first time, President Biden for the first time when I went to the White House for the 4th of July. And, you know, he was kind of further away. It wasn't like up close and personal. It was from a distance. And one I will say, I don't think I ever talked about the White House 4th of July. What a fun experience to celebrate the Independence Day of your country at the People's House, the White House. Like, nothing more patriotic, nothing more American, nothing more fulfilling as someone who is very interested in politics and public service and government than being there for the 4th of July. I just felt so connected to my country, so patriotic, and it was just extraordinary. We get to the White House, it rains, but it's still fun. It's still fun. There's ice cream and popcorn, and the president gives a speech, and it's so wild seeing the leader of the free world in person. And I feel like that's just the experience with someone of celebrity. Not saying that Joe Biden is a celebrity, but someone with the status of celebrity, meaning popularity, meaning fame in a sense. When you come face to face with someone of celebrity, it kind of melts away, like the understanding you had of them through media, through social media, through the news, through being online. It melts away, and they become human, almost. They become human to you, and you see them as a human. You are a human recognizing another human, and it's very normal, but you're still in the headspace like, whoa, this person has these responsibilities. This person, makes decisions about what happens in this country. And so it was such a surreal experience just seeing him. And then a couple weeks later, which more recently to me recording this episode, I got to meet him. I got to meet the president. I got to meet the first lady, and just such a kind person. And say what you want about your politics. Say what you believe about politics, whatever side you're on. At the end of the day, we're all Americans, and getting to meet the leader of the free world was such a mind-boggling experience. To actually have a moment with him, with her, and shake his hand. You know what I mean? Like, literally in the throes of history. And so meeting President Joe Biden was truly an experience that I will cherish for a lifetime. It's an experience I'll cherish. It's a story that I can tell for generations to come. My kids, my grandkids. So yeah, I met President Joe Biden and First Lady Dr. Joe Biden, and lovely experience. I don't think I ever talked about the details. So I walk up and I say hi to the First Lady, and it's so crazy. It's so wild to think about. And then I walk up to the president, and in moments like that, you kind of black out. You kind of just like, you don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. You don't know what's going to happen. I think he spoke first, and he said something. No, I think I said something first. I was like, hey, like, no, me, hey. I said something along the lines of, Mr. President, it is such a pleasure to meet you. And I will say, Joe Biden has riz. President Joe Biden has riz. Because tell me why he responded with, it's even better to see you. That's how you know. It's better to see you? Like, okay. Okay, Mr. President, you got me. You got me. But what a blast. What a special moment in history to meet a democratically elected president of the United States. One that received, 81 million votes from Americans across this country. Like, America and the United States is so special, and we cannot take the gift of democracy and our country for granted. And I'm so grateful to be an American. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to my story time about meeting the President of the United States. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's re-normalize having courtesy, having respect, having an open dialogue, and not all this heated, wild rhetoric that is just disgusting. We can talk about politics. It's normal. Let's re-normalize it. We're all in this together. One team, one fight. We're, one country, and we're all trying to get by together. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.